Yo, what is up, bro? It's your boy Isaac again with another video. And today we're gonna be reacting to 15 biggest treasures ever discovered. It's just something really interesting, you know. 15 biggest treasures ever discovered. Like, just imagine what the fuck we got hiding, or just what the hell we got hiding over here, around the world or everywhere. That could be worth mad money that we don't even know about. So I thought it was interesting, and I'm gonna check it out and see what's up. And by the way, if you guys are new here, for people who are just watching this video who are new to my channel, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new here, and welcome to the channel, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the stay. And if not, if you guys are already part of the channel, my subscribers, love you guys for the support always. But let's just get right into the video. 15 biggest treasures.
Every now and then you'll hear stories of people striking gold, stumbling upon incredible treasures and hoards tucked away in the world's many secret corners. And what
I don't know where they be finding it at, but yeah,
the biggest of the big stories. These are the biggest treasures ever discovered.
Let's see what's up. Look at the little lemon. Oh, he's Superman now?
Number
Superman
15. Lemon. Glacial erratic.
Glacial erratic.
To the average person, a glacial erratic just sounds like a very slow, unpredictable person. But actually, it's a lot more useful and valuable than that. Although that interpretation is a lot more fun, imagine finding someone who you just know is going to do something stupid.
Wait, so you're telling me this rock is a freaking treasure? What the
lowest possible
the
way?
Hell?
Glacial erratics are stones left behind by the melted glacier that transported them. They can be as small as a pebble or as big as a boulder, and often are carried for hundreds of miles. So finding a glacial erratic that weighs 55,000 pounds,
55,000,
kind of. This huge rock was discovered in 2015 in Hanover, Germany, and is believed to originate in Scandinavia during the Ice Age. That's a 200,000.
Wait, hold up, what did he say?
Of miles. So finding a glacial erratic that weighs 55,000 pounds, perfectly normal, kind of.
Hell no, it's not
this
normal.
huge rock was discovered in 2015 in Hanover, Germany, and is believed to originate in Scandinavia during the Ice Age. That's
during the Ice Age.
200,000-year-old
rock.
There's
no way, bro.
Doesn't look a day
200,000 years old.
199,000 years old.
That's crazy.
Give me a break. I don't spend my days complimenting stones. While this glacial erratic may be the biggest ever found in the world, we can be absolutely certain that it's the biggest
ever
ever
it's even
found
taking
in
like a
Hanover,
whole
Germany.
team, a whole
Apparently
group of people
they
to get
don't
this shit
too
out.
many
God
55,000-pound Scandinavian rocks there. Like this video, smash the subscribe button, and click the notification bell right now, or this centipede will crawl on your face while you're sleeping.
You say this bro, you see, when they say shit like, bro, I must slap, you know what, let's keep watching, bro. Like, there's no evidence. I would not subscribe, bro. I'm subscribed already, but don't be doing stuff like that, bro.
Look at this colossal hoard. It looks exactly like the kind of thing you might expect to find situated at the end of a very long cartoon rainbow.
It looks like at the end, like, you see when you see the Lucky Charms commercial? I feel like this is what you find at the end. Like,
it's real. From what we've been told by our sources, this was found on a recent archaeological dig. The team were looking for buried ruins, but found something so much more valuable. The ancient coins aren't worth quite as much as you might think, but the sheer amount of them means they still amount to quite the pretty penny indeed. Where these ancient coins are being stored is currently being kept top secret, and understandably so.
Motherfuckers kept that shit.
There's a lot of people out there who'd quite like to find their hands on just a few of these shiny bad boys, including us. As always, comment down below with the hashtag juicy topic and let us know your opinion in relation to what we just showed on screen. Let's move on.
I think it was crazy,
Number 14.
bro.
Staffordshire.
You just throw somebody over the
tiny bad boys,
including
us. As always, comment down below with the hashtag juicy topic and let us know your opinion in relation to what we just showed on screen.
Alright, bro. Like, how long you typing for? Alright, juicy topic is not that long.
Staffordshire hoard. With its long and colorful history, it's no surprise that England is practically littered with artifacts dating back to the days of the Anglo-Saxons. But what is surprising is that so many have yet to be found, and when they are discovered, there's a lot of stuff to cover.
Damn, this
the
is all
Staffordshire
gold.
hoard is the largest hoard of Anglo-Saxon gold and silver ever found.
Damn, the designs look crazy though. Like, how do you even come up with these designs and make these like years ago, bro? And like, we still able to find them. Like, I find it crazy.
Kingdom,
like,
discovered in Staffordshire, England in 2009, the hoard contained over 3,500 metal items and 3,500 pieces of clothing, all of which likely dates back to the 7th century. Except for 3 religious items, everything found in the hoard was designed for military use, including swords and helmets. For context, most of the previous Anglo-Saxon treasures were things like eating utensils and jewelry, making this kind of non-domestic discovery thrilling. Unless they wore their helmets to the table, then it's just weird. The hoard was quickly purchased by 2 local museums for £3.285 million.
3.8
where they're still on display to this very day. So I guess the lesson is that it pays to
go
digging up random fields. Anyways, keep a shovel with you, kids, but for good reasons, obviously. Number 13, metal detecting treasure. If you're one of those people that like to spend their time wandering with a metal detector, you're going to love this. Although if you've yet to discover any treasure of your own, you may hate it. Either way, this one's for you. Please do not direct your hate mail toward me if you don't like it. Thanks. When this metal detecting couple agreed to show their friends how to use their favorite device, none of them expected anything would come of it. But standing in a Somerset farmer's field,
you know how mad I would be? Like, I'm not gonna be mad, but like, just imagine you've been like treasure hunting your whole life with little metal detectors, right? And then you tell your bro how to use it. You're like, bro, come with me. I'm gonna teach you how to use it. We're gonna have some fun. And then he goes for the first time, or like him and his girl go though for the first time, and they find something that's worth a lot, bro. I'm gonna be mad.
2019, their lives were about to change. They found,
but mad, bro. Like I never found anything, bro. Like, damn.
You told us what you want.
Nah, but that's crazy. Just imagine your first time somebody puts you onto how to use the metal detector.
Coin
you find
and
this.
Another 3. And then 30? Within a few hours, they had managed to find 2,571 King Harold II pennies and William the Conqueror coins, ancient currency going back over 1,000 years. And all because they agreed to show their friends how to work the machine. Incredible. The find was later valued at somewhere between 1,000 and 5,000 pounds for each individual coin. That's up.
This man said up to 5,000 pounds per coin, and they found like 2,500. Man, this guy's he's rich for life.
5 million in total, thanks to the fact that the coins were in such mint condition. So, to all you treasure hunters, go teach your friends. And if you find nothing, just take your friend's money. It's business, it's not personal.
Hey, I'm pretty sure the friend blessed him for that, bro. I'm pretty sure the friend blessed him after that.
I can't lie to you. This story has a sad beginning, but the good news is that, given we're dealing with treasure, it's going to end very well for someone. Although, because that someone is none of us, it probably ends sad too. Man, I've depressed
Give me a few coins, bro.
When Walter Samasco Jr. died, nobody noticed. The guy was a loner, and this lack of connection meant that his death tragically went undiscovered. Eventually, the body was found, and a crew was sent to clean out his house. What they found was nothing short of stunning. Stashed away in the garage of his home, Samasco Jr. had apparently collected thousands of gold coins from all around the world. Over $7.4 million worth. Authorities managed.
Bro, you know how mad I would be? Just imagine you collecting coins your whole life and putting them away so you can sell them at a perfect time, and then you end up dying, and then some, I don't even want to say it, bro, but they pull up and take the freaking money and they get to keep
somehow track down one surviving heir, Siemaszko Jr.'s first cousin, who received the fortune and has to this day said nothing about it. Imagine that. One day you get a random call telling you that your cousin, whom you've never met, has tragically died, and you're getting $7.4 million worth of coins. That's living the dream.
That is
you don't have
insane,
to talk to extended family members,
Call me,
and you get rich. Where do I sign up? Number 11, the Panegyristi treasure.
Bro, like,
apparently
honestly,
it's not just...
this is actually like really crazy. All these treasures that these people find. You're like, you know how much stuff is pretty stored under the freaking world right now that we don't even know about? That's probably where the mad money, probably in your backyard or something, or under your house.
Just hard to say.
Crazy,
it's also
bro.
hard to keep a secret. The Panegyristi treasure is one of the most legendary stories of treasure discovery in history, mostly because it wasn't actually all that long ago. On December 8th, 1949, the three Dykov brothers were enduring just another day of work.
Oh nah, hold up, we got an ad, but
you and I both know that boxing is an incredible full body workout. If you really want to maximize your workout.
Nah, I'm valid though. Good look.
Working at the ceramic
they found a dead body. They found
Panegyristi, Bulgaria. While digging clay for bricks, the brothers made an unusual discovery. They found what they believed to be some gypsy brass instruments, an odd collection of gold trinkets. When a local museum curator stopped by, the truth became clear. These were authentic 3rd, 4th century artifacts made of 24-karat gold, likely used as a royal ceremony sent by Thracian King Sooths III. So basically, they were no good for Uses tiles, which was probably pretty frustrating for them at the time. Eventually, however, they no doubt came to appreciate the kind of fortune that shined on them to discover the treasures. Today, the treasures have been displayed in museums worldwide and is still considered one of the greatest treasure discoveries in history. Sometimes it pays to go to work, I guess, although I'm not sure how I'll find any treasure doing this. Anybody got any gold they want to give me? 24 carats only.
Nah, bro, we ain't not giving you no gold. What do you think this is?
Number 10.
Bactrian gold.
If I asked you to tell me about the Bactrian hoard, you'd probably start telling me about some unpleasant stash of bacteria found in the bathroom or something. But you'd be way off. The Bactrian hoard is simply a big collection of old artifacts. So, less interesting, but more in keeping with today's topic. In 1978, the hoard was discovered by a Greek-Russian archaeologist in the northern Afghanistan province of Jowzjan. The collection was made up of some 20,600 ornaments, coins, and other metal-based artifacts dating back to the 1st century BCE. Unfortunately, the joy of discovery was short-lived, as the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan the following year disrupted the whole thing.
Wait, did they blow up the...
Russian archaeologist in the northern Afghanistan province of Jowzjan. The collection was made up of some 20,600 ornaments, coins, and other metal-based artifacts dating back to the 1st century BCE. Unfortunately, the joy of discovery was short-lived, as the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan the following year disrupted the whole thing.
Damn,
soon went missing once more before being rediscovered in 2003. I cannot confirm or deny whether or not any artifacts had been stolen during these dark years, so feel free to invent whatever you want. During this period, in my mind, there was a failed heist committed by a disgruntled soldier. It was actually a tragic story. I can't tell it here. It's not all that common for a treasure to be discovered twice in the space of 25 years. And I think the only other example I have off the top of my head is David Hasselhoff's.
That is crazy, bro. Like, why is there so many freaking treasures in so many places that could be possibly like millions of dollars in there? Like I said earlier, like, it's actually insane.
Career. He
They
rebounded
found
from
two
that
freaking items in the same
incident
place.
like nobody's business. Number 9.
Hand
of Faith.
Elephant lady.
What is the best kind of nugget? chicken. Actually, yes, chicken nuggets are the best kind, but also
That's
golden nuggets are pretty great. I mean, they taste horrible and they may break your teeth,
money.
but they're
One
still
little nugget you can make
pretty good. On September 26, 1980, Kevin Hillier began exploring Kingower, Australia, with his metal detector, only to make a shocking discovery. Just 12 inches
below I'm gonna
the
have
surface,
to buy me, I'm gonna
to
have to buy me a metal detector and start traveling the world. Like, no cap, bro. Like, I'm gonna have to start doing that. I'm gonna have to start.
Quality gold, weighing 875 troy ounces. The so-called Hand of Faith is still the largest modern nugget found by a metal detector anywhere in the world, selling for over $1 million to the Gold Nugget casino chain.
Wait, $1 million? That's it? For the size of that? Man, I thought it was gonna be a lot more. That looks like you can make a lot of gold out of that, man. Like,
and if you are so inclined as to travel to Las Vegas, Nevada, you can see the Golden Nugget for yourself in the Golden Nugget Casino Hotel.
Yeah,
so you can get hammered, lose a fortune, and then stare at a golden rock worth more than you and everything in your life. How good for your self-esteem. While it's not the largest nugget ever found in Australia, it's absolutely one of the most impressive finds of the past 50 years.
I want to see what the biggest
one. Chicken nugget, although let's be real, what is? Number 8. Black Swan Project.
Black Swan Project.
In many ways, the ocean is just one big fountain. And by that, I don't mean that it has an uncomfortably large amount of naked people frolicking, although that is true. I'm talking about the sheer amount of coins that are littered all over the ocean floor. The Black Swan Project was dreamed up as a way of discovering and rediscovering the unimaginable number of coins at the bottom of the ocean. And unimaginable number is correct because we have absolutely no concrete figures of how many coins were recovered. However, we do know how much they're worth. As it turns out, all these gold and silver coins were worth an estimated 500 million, with those in charge of the recovery.
I thought he was gonna say 500,000. He said 500 million. Bro,
and like, unimaginable number is correct because we have absolutely no concrete figures of how many coins
but I'm pretty sure it takes a lot of work to
find. However, we do know how much they're worth. As it turns out, all these gold and silver coins were worth an estimated 500 million, with those in charge of the recovery keeping the details very, very secretive. Maybe they just don't want too many people diving for strange coins at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, we don't want people doing that
but you can't stop me. Given the secrecy, the Odyssey Marine Exploration has
the people who know how to do it, go ahead,
no real details on the recovered coins. They claim that they originate from one specific shipwreck, though that's highly unlikely. So to sum it up, the whole thing is bizarre, but somebody made a lot of money. Conspiracy nuts, go ahead and do your thing in the comments. Number 7, Grooville Hoard. When it comes to treasure hunters, metal detectorists are the new Indiana Jones.
The new Indiana Jones
experiences. Actually, maybe
bro, the metal detectors be helping you find stuff. Like, we can't detect metal, so shit, we need something. Yo, what is good with his weird
against
ass
the supernatural? Who am I to tell them what they do? In June 2012, a pair of metal detectorists exploring Jersey in the Channel Islands happened to discover an estimated 70,000 late Iron Age and Roman coins, later known as the Grooville Hoard. Upon discovery, it was the largest hoard ever found in Jersey and the first archaeological discovery by metal detectorists on the island. Experts believe that the coins date back to somewhere around 50 to 60 BC, and likely belonged to a Kirosalete tribe forced to flee Julius Caesar's armies. Of course, none of this happened overnight. Due to the farm owners' rules and restrictions, the detectorists could only explore the area once a year for a 10 to 15 hour period, which means it took them 30 years to fully locate the hoard. So really,
wait, it took him 30 years to fully locate the hoard because they only allowed them 15 hours once a year. That's dumb.
Due to the farm owner's rules and restrictions, the detectorists could only explore the area once a year for a 10 to 15 hour period, which means it took them 30 years to fully locate the hoard. So really, it's kind of a miracle that they found anything whatsoever.
Hell
the Grooville
yeah, 30
hoard is
years,
still
bro?
the largest hoard ever to be found in Jersey, though it's unlikely that the detectorists made any money from their discovery. The coins, meanwhile, were quickly taken to the Jersey Archive for cleaning and conservation purposes. Number 6.
They definitely should have gotten paid. Y'all can't do that to
Yes,
them.
there's actually a holy grail of shipwrecks. Apparently, some people just spend all their time looking for a way to profit from tragedy. But we all knew that, right? Sure enough, scientists eventually managed to locate this sunken holy grail and the highly valuable cargo within.
Holy crap, it's like a pirate ship?
After 3 centuries of lying at the bottom of the Caribbean Sea, the Spanish galleon San Jose was finally discovered off Colombia's coast. After some more investigation, these same scientists who found the wreck concluded that the contents of its buried treasure were worth around 17 billion. Yes, billion.
Bro, I'm about to just take all my bros. We're about to go buy a boat, and we're about to just go over there and look for treasures, my guy. Like, this boy just says 17
Spanish galleon
billion?
San Jose was finally discovered off Colombia's
billion,
coast.
not million,
After
bro.
some more
Billion,
investigation,
bro.
these same scientists who found the wreck concluded that the contents of its buried treasure were worth around 17 billion.
Bro,
yes,
like,
billion.
what?
Apparently this boat was carrying an unbelievable amount of gold, silver, and jewels when it unfortunately went down. Of course, just finding the items doesn't really mean anything. The scientists would have to find some way to recover all of them and potential other discoveries that had not been disclosed. There's no way to know whether or not the recovery of these highly valuable items actually happened. But ask yourself one question. Do you really think that any human in their right mind would let 17 billion go to waste at the bottom of the ocean?
Hell no!
Number 5.
Y'all pay whoever you need to
Chinese
pay
gold.
to get that money out.
Of all the many
17
dynasties
billion,
on
bro.
Earth,
Come
there's
on.
probably none more celebrated than China's Han Dynasty. This single dynasty is as influential now as it ever was, largely thanks to the vast amount of historical materials chronicling the period. Like, for instance, this gold. In 2015, a team of researchers discovered 90...
How is this, all this loot, all this treasure just laying around the freaking world, bro? I keep saying it, but it's insane, man. Like, where the hell is all of this at, bro? Like,
6 ancient gold coins during an excavation of the Royal Haihun Cemetery in the Jiangxi province. Previous excavations at the site had similarly resulted in a big gold coin haul, resulting in some 285 coins in total. The site itself is believed to be the tomb of the first Marquis of Haihun, with experts concluding that the coins were likely rewards given to the Marquis by the ruling emperor. Not a bad salary to have. If only somebody would give me some gold coins. Again, if any emperors are watching this, I really love your work. Call me. Obviously, researchers know that this site has a few more secrets to uncover. Maybe there's a whole bank buried underneath the cemetery. Who knows? Wow. Imagine finding an entire vault of coins just waiting there. Yes, please. Chilling. Number 4.
I mean, the people who die, there's nothing they can do with it anymore.
It's actually not a golf tournament, despite what you may be thinking. The Ringlemere Gold Cup is actually a Bronze Age vessel discovered in Kent, England in 2001. All of the golf tournament cups have apparently already been found, which kind of sucks for our purposes. On November 4th, 2001, metal detectorist Cliff Bradshaw discovered the unusual cup and immediately reported it to the local coroner's office. The following year, the cup was officially declared a treasure, dating back.
I don't know if that's the design or they just messed it up, dropped some big rock on it or something and messed it up, but the design looks crazy, bro. That definitely looks antique as hell.
1500 BC, and likely originating in the Wessex area. Only 7 similar gold cups have been found across Europe, all dating back to the same general period. Naturally, this makes it a unique treasure, explaining why the British Museum paid around $520,000 to obtain it and display it. Shortly after, the site was excavated more thoroughly, revealing even more incredible finds that spanned history from the Bronze Age to the Mesolithic period, all the way through to the Anglo-Saxon era. It's like a time machine, but you know, on a farm. When we started this topic, I think we were all disappointed that we didn't find an Iron Age golf club, and honestly, I think we're all still a little disappointed. But at least we got to see something gold and shiny, and isn't that what life is all about? Number 3.
I mean,
Fen treasure.
Whoever found it, props to them, but to us, all we can do is watch and congratulate them, right? Like, it wasn't our finding. Damn, but...
Can you hear me now?
I know finding it must be very exciting, bro. Come on, bro. Let me watch my
pretty
video,
great.
Bro.
I mean, you're quite literally just finding someone else's stuff, and it's totally legal. So, is there anything wrong with that? Of course, some treasure is better than others, and you can't get much better than gold and jewels together. Jackpot! When he was diagnosed with potentially terminal cancer, art dealer Forrest Fenn decided to do something fascinating with his final time on Earth. He would hide a treasure chest somewhere in the world and encourage people to find it. Because,
bro, like, you see what I mean? Like, this old man could have sold everything and had billions and billions or whatever, and done whatever he wanted to do. But he decided, you know what? I'm gonna make it fun. Since I'm gonna die, somebody else can use this. But you gotta work for it. You gotta work for it.
Of course, Fenn actually managed to survive cancer and described the treasure in his 2010 memoir, detailing a chest containing gold nuggets, rare coins, jewelry, and gemstones. As he continued to lay clues, the treasure hunt began all over the United States for his $2 million treasure.
$200 million!
Until June 2020. Hidden in Wyoming, the chest was finally discovered by one determined hunter who was undoubtedly thrilled about the find. Just 3 months later, in September, Fenn died at the age of 90. I'm sure he was delighted that his little idea was ultimately successful.
Bro, that is actually like a movie. Like, that's like a movie fairy tale right there, bro. Like, he literally wrote, like, bro, like, I don't know what the fuck I be saying sometimes, but he literally hid the treasure because he knew he was gonna die, and he got to pretty much experience it or just live the moment of somebody finding the treasure. And he dies 3 months later. That's insane. He had no use for the money anymore. So
Number 2.
Whoever found it definitely chilling now. 200 mil.
You all know about this one, of course. The Terracotta Army is one of the most incredible and famous discoveries in history. An almost unbelievable find that you can still go and see for yourself. Or if you're still in 2020, maybe stay home and just pretend. The Terracotta Army was discovered in 1974 when a group of farmers working on a nearby water well happened to notice some unusual terracotta fragments. The archaeologists soon descended upon the site to investigate and discover the largest pottery figurine group in history. 2007 estimates claimed that the 3 pits containing the army feature over 8,000 soldiers, 130 chariots with 502.
Bro, like, who sculptured this? Like, who put this together?
8,000 and 150 cavalry horses, and that's without mentioning all of the non-military figures. Basically, it takes a lot of terracotta to make an army. Who knew? Today, the Terracotta Army is within a museum complex, allowing anybody to experience this incredible find up close. Just, dear Lord, do not touch anything. This is one army you really don't want to start a fight with. They'll bankrupt you if you break one. Number 1.
Years, bro. Thousands of years, bro. It's insane.
It's hard to even imagine how shocking the news must have been in 1922 that Harvard Carter had somehow managed to discover the nearly intact tomb of King Tutankhamun. Nowadays, we have a whole news day when Rihanna gets a haircut, so I imagine this must have been pretty stunning. Carter's discovery went far beyond a simple tomb. The tomb contained over 5,000 artifacts that still tour the world even today.
The way the freaking the mummies work,
we take a unique approach
and all that, bro. It was crazy. Like, they literally put these people in the, they wrap them around, throw them in that. And then apparently they're supposed to just live on forever. It's crazy.
Huge crowds eager to see this groundbreaking discovery.
Well, not live forever,
of course,
but like
they may
vessel,
just be morbidly curious to see the items that allegedly killed several people with the so-called Curse of the Pharaohs. True or false, you tell me, but I'm not going anywhere near any
killed some
Egyptian
people. Hold on.
Beyond a simple tomb. The tomb contained over 5,000 artifacts that still tour the world even today, drawing huge crowds eager to see this groundbreaking discovery. Of course, they may just be morbidly curious to see the items that allegedly killed several people with the so-called Curse of the Pharaohs. True or false, you tell me, but I'm not going anywhere near any Egyptian tombs.
There's some deep stuff that goes into Egyptians, bro, and like the way they used to work with that. So it might be real, bro. I don't know. Don't mess with it. I would not mess with it, to be
Brendan Fraser or, I don't know, Scooby-Doo. The discovery of King Tut's tomb.
Bro, like, I can't do that, bro. Like, my son is dead for years. Who knows how long? And y'all gonna take out his body for money? Just for the news for people? Like,
22.
Y'all messing with some other stuff right here, bro. Y'all messing with Mother Nature and God, bro. I don't know.
Settled. Even today, people continue to ask questions about the pyramids, and archaeologists continue to explore Egypt in the hopes of uncovering something brand new. But more importantly, is the Curse of the Pharaohs real? Please leave me a comment down below if you have been killed by a pharaoh. Thank you. Which of these treasures would you most like?
I haven't been killed by a pharaoh, and then I don't know if that curse is true, but I will believe to be true because I don't know, man. Them rituals and stuff that they did, it was for a reason. We don't understand it, so we have no saying on that. So for y'all to go out there and start touching stuff and taking it for money and for people to look at in museums, I mean, that's you guys. But I'm just saying, like, I would not mess with that. I'm not messing with that. But it was interesting to see that, like, all those damn freaking treasures. That's a lot of money and a lot of hard work for people to go get all that. Like, that took a lot of hard work, years of looking and finding it to get it. But once you find it, it pays off. You can see one of them was worth almost like what, $1 billion, wasn't it? And the other one was like 500 million, 200 million from the old man. Like, bro, it's crazy what you see in this world, bro. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to please leave a like, subscribe if you guys also enjoyed, and let me know down below more videos or songs to react to, or like anything, cause you know, I'm gonna be reacting to anything, cause it's a reaction channel, of course. So what do you guys want me to react to? Just let me know down below, and I'll check it out when I can, of course. But stay safe, y'all. And if you can get a metal detector and start looking for gold or treasures, go ahead, bro. Like, knock yourself out, cause look at all the money you can be getting, bro. But don't mess with the mummies and stuff like that. But yeah, stay safe, yeah. See ya.